I'm Tom Downey, host of today's NFL Daily, and I am wearing a Raiders jersey because I lost a bet. Today's video is a look at the NFL head coaching hot seat. We got 10 different coaches from 1 to 10 who could be fired at season's end. At number 1, Matt Nagy of the Chicago Bears. No surprise, right? I had thought if they had lost to the Lions, he was going to get canned. I will give the status of what I think each NFL coaches is right now. For the Bears and Matt Nagy, on fire. Because yes, you have your quarterback. You haven't used him very well in Justin Fields. I don't think the Bears are going to win a lot down the stretch. And even though I think the Bears got some leeway, head coach Matt Nagy, GM Ryan Pace, in terms of their future in Chicago by trading for Justin Fields, if you win like 6 games this year, they got to go. The Bears and Nagy have to win big down the stretch. I don't think it's working at the current moment in Chicago. So I would be frankly surprised if Nagy comes back as the head coach of Chicago next year. We will stick in the NFC North. And these rankings right now are based on if the season ended today. And right now, Dan Campbell does not have a win. If you are an NFL coach and you cannot win a single game, you got to go. You cannot keep that coach. Regardless of how you feel about Dan Campbell and his knee-biting attitude, if the Lions fail to win even a single game, Campbell has to be fired. That's why his hot seat status for now is hot. Now, Campbell got a long deal from Detroit. This job was given to Campbell under the mindset of, hey, this is going to be a multi-year rebuild. It is not going to be a short, quick turnaround. But if you cannot win a singular game, as questionable coaching decisions haunt you in several close ones, then you have to be fired. I think the Lions will win a game. I'm not sure Campbell will be fired, but right now, a winless Lions team, he's got to be high on this list. Now, I'm not counting John Gruden as a fired coach yet. He was a resigned or forced to resign coach. So which coach will be fired first? This is going to be the pinned comment on today's video. So if the ad break comes on YouTube, head down there and let me know what you think. Number 3, Urban Meyer. This could also almost be a resigning situation. His hot seat status for me, it's just hot at the current moment. I have no faith in this working right now for Urban Meyer. He looks not comfortable on the sidelines. The offense is not helping Trevor Lawrence. I was worried about the Urban Meyer hire at the start. It is off to a disastrous showing so far in Jacksonville. I don't trust him. And hell, maybe he jumps back to college in the near future. Who knows? So let's play over or under. 2 years in total for Urban Meyer as the Jags head coach. Over, he makes it at least through 2 full seasons. Under, he gets fired before then. O for over, U for under. Head down to those comments section right now. Number 4, Mike Zimmer. Unlike these other 3, Zimmer's had more sustained success. He's actually been in Minnesota a very long time. But I think his hot seat right now is pretty darn hot. Because Zimmer, I believe, is in a playoffs or bust situation. Minnesota has found so many creative ways to lose football games this year. That's a problem for a coach with plenty of tenure. It might be time for a change in Minnesota, which kind of stinks for the Vikings. But if Zimmer can't make the playoffs in a rather down NFC wildcard race, they might make a change in the near future. Speaking of the Vikings, how about these awesome hoodies? In fact, whatever team you're a fan of, we can hook you guys up with a fresh NFL hoodie for 50% off. What a fantastic gift for yourself, for your Christmas, or for somebody else this holiday season at chatsports.com/NFL hoodie. 50% off for a limited time only. Don't delay. Go do it right now. Hoodies for every single NFL team. This heathered look, by the way, that little gray-white heathered look, I think it looks incredible. 50% off chatsports.com/NFL hoodie. That link, by the way, in the comment section and in the description. Number 5, Pete Carroll. Yeah, I'm getting a little spicy on this one, but I think it's fair. Now, currently, I will list Carroll's hot seat as heating up because I believe that Pete Carroll is a good coach, or if not a great coach. I think his philosophy is a bit outdated. His desire to establish the run isn't great. And I wonder if Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll can exist beyond this year. I think their philosophies are different. I think their stubbornness is very similar. And if you're Seattle, you might have to choose this year between Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll. I think that is a very possible outcome in the offseason. So, if you could only keep one, who would it be? Type RW for Russell Wilson or type in PC for Pete Carroll. Number 6, David Culley of the Houston Texans. The Texans right now have not played a particularly good brand of football, although to be fair, we knew it was going to be rough entering this season. It shouldn't come to surprise that they are 2-9 this year, but they have won games. I will call Culley's seat lukewarm. I do not believe in him as a head coach, but this is not a good situation either. But he has won at least 2 games. He is above the Jags and the Lions in the playoff/draft order race, whatever you want to call it there. So I don't believe very much in Culley, but you're probably going to give him more time if you are Houston. Number 7, the Miami Dolphins and head coach Brian Flores. Very much trending in the correct direction. Flores' hot seat right now, it is cooling down because the Dolphins are heating up on the field. Several wins in a row right now for Miami. That is a very big deal. I believe it's 4 straight. They are getting back on the edge of the playoff race. So they almost have to win out to make the postseason. I doubt they make it this year. But Flores is showing he can still get his team to win games. So after that disastrous opening start to the year, they are getting back in the right direction. I think that keeps Flores a little bit cooler. Although the OC situation is bad in Miami. If they fire the current duo of Godsey and Studsville, be a new OC every year under Flores. That's pretty much unheard of. Help my memes not just be dreams. Get us to 269,000 subscribers here at Chat Sports. We are barely 500 away. Help us get there. We can become the meme channel. Hit that big red button and subscribe today. Number 8, Joe Judge and the Giants. The Giants are 4-7 this year, at least for now. Depending on the Thursday Night Football outcome, or Monday Night Football outcome, tied for last, if not last, in the NFC East. For now, I will label Judge's status as cool. I don't think it's that hot. However, a new GM for Joe Judge with an already new OC, with Jason Garrett being fired, might not bode that well because the new GM might want his own guy. So if the Giants hire someone that's not a Joe Judge friendly hire, like they work together, maybe next year Judge might be on his way out. We always see somewhere between 3 and 6 coaches fired every single year, or maybe 4 or 5. So how many NFL head coaches get fired this year? I'm not going to count John Gruden as part of this. If you want to, it's cool, whatever. But let me know in the comments how many head coaches you think get fired this offseason. Number 9, Vic Fangio of the Denver Broncos. His hot seat also cooling down at the current moment because Denver has been able to win some games. They are 6-5, back above 500, and firmly in the playoff mix right now. They are in a pretty decent spot at the current moment. The issues here that they might be running into are the stretch. If Denver misses the playoffs, I don't know what the Broncos and new GM George Paton will do with Vic Fangio. At number 10, I put Matt Rhule on this list over other potential collapse candidates, I mean like a Mike McCarthy, a Mike Tomlin, maybe even a Zach Taylor in that conversation as well. But Matt Rhule's already had his collapse. Panthers are 5-7. I will list Rhule's status as cool for now, but I don't know how patient the Panthers are with a new owner in David Tepper, whatever it is. They might get aggressive. I like Matt Rhule. I don't think he's a bad coach by any stretch of the imagination, but been some buzz. He might like the college game a little bit more. We'll see about Matt Rhule. It's a dicey situation for Carolina. We will see who gets fired at the end of this year.